Good morning. You're welcome to another edition of Import Export Platform Facebook Live from 13 Trade Academy. My name is Dele Ayimibo, and we'll continue our conversation this morning, part 19 rather, of the starting and managing export business. Today we'll be looking at processing, and we'll start by discussing the HACCP. We'll start by discussing packaging process. We discussed HACCP yesterday. Start by discussing the packaging process. Now, packaging is so vital and important in a trade transaction, especially as related with food, in the sense that at the end of the day, the people that will buy are going to first be attracted to the product. And if they are not well attracted to the product does not appear to be what it claimed to be, it becomes challenging for them to be able to purchase the product. And the goal is basically for you to be able to get them to purchase the product. So the idea then is that packaging is not just to protect, to handle, to keep the product. It's also very vital in attracting intending buyer to buy the product at the end of the day. So the goal of packaging is beyond just covering, protecting, and helping to handle the product, but also to be able to sell the product, in the sense that is designed in a very simple and beautiful way that will make individuals to want to check, just curious, to want to check the product, to want to check the way the product is packaged, to want to see the content of the product rather, as a result of the way the product is packaged. Now, packaging process, I will be using a food item, packaging of food item, for example. Packaging products will be, for example, involve 7 stages in our own analysis for the SMEs that we talk to from time to time. We've helped them to divide it into 7 stages, and this includes packaging design, packaging development, packaging pricing, packaging prototype, and packaging shipment. Packaging design. Packaging design is the design of the package itself. The design of the package itself. This is so important. The design of the package itself is so important. It's important in the sense that the design of the package itself helps us to be able to, that's where the way the packaging will look like is done. That's where the concept is put together. And this is crucial because whatever eventually you come up with here is what you are going to get at the end of the day. This is garbage in, garbage out. Whatever you come up with now, at the level of packaging design, what you design is what will come out to you. And you will get in product at the end of the whole process. So the idea here is the design should be very good. Now, in designing, you need to be careful of the color combination. Such at the end of the day, you don't use a color. You know, there are some countries that if you use a particular color, you will not be able to sell. Why? Because of some culture related to color in those countries. So you need to be careful with your color combination, and to ensure that the product is not just being of one color, but rather a good color combination and well packaged. Well packaged. So at the point of design, whoever is designing should be conscious of the fact that the name of the product should be clearly stated. The name should be clearly stated. The weight of the item also must be stated on the packaging material. The weight of the item. Not just the weight of the item, also if it's food item, the ingredient used and the nutritional fact. Ingredient use and the nutritional fact also must be part of it. That's what is written on the body of the package. Ingredient in the pack. Then the best before date. The best before date. The barcode. The expiry date. All these must be on the pack. Remember, the people are going to look at the pack first, and they must be able to get almost all the information they need to make a buying decision. Remember, your goal is to sell to this prospect. For them to make that buying decision, you should be able to provide adequate information. To make that buying decision, you should be able to provide adequate information. And that's very, very important. Very, very important. Provide adequate information. Reason because they need to be sure of what they are buying. They need to be sure of the quality of what they are buying. They need to be sure of... Can you call him again, please? Call him again. They need to be sure of the quality of what we are buying. We need to be sure. They need to be sure of what they are buying. They need to be sure of the constituent of what they are buying. They need to be sure of the detail of the content of what they are buying. Now, why are they doing this? This is crucial for them because at the end of the day, this gives us information about the quality of what they are buying. The attendant benefit they will get from what they are buying. All these are already embedded in what you're delivering. So the idea at the end of the day is to ensure that the customer have adequate information. Use the very good color combination. Whatever it is you're doing, the design should be such that when people see it, when people see it, they should be able to say, yes, this is good enough. This is good enough. Why are they saying that? Because of the quality of what you are presenting to them. Because of the quality of what you're presenting to them. And it should give an insight of what is inside. Because what you don't want to do is to have a fantastic packaging and a horrible content. What you don't want to have is to have a fantastic packaging and a horrible content. If you have a horrible content, the people will not make the second mistake. If the packaging is fantastic, they will buy it, but their experience concerning the content is horrible, they will not make a second mistake. They will not make that second mistake. They will not make that second mistake. They will not make that second mistake. So packaging design, very important. Remember, it's garbage in, garbage out. Whatever it is you put in the design is exactly what you will get eventually. Number 2 is packaging development. Packaging development have to do with the production of a drum or the stencil or the template for printing. Some people call it cylinder, some people call it drum, some people call it stencil. But the whole idea is whatever they are going to use to print, they are going to do a template. And that template is what they are going to use to now print others. And that template is called the stencil or drum or the like. And when that is done, what basically that does is it prepares the way for the final printing. And the price for each drum is dependent likely on the number of color on the design and the size of the material, packaging material itself. The color and the size. Color and the size. The color combination and the size of the packaging materials. If the color is much, the cost of cylinder will be more. If the size is big, the color of cylinder also will be big. Packaging pricing. Package pricing. Package pricing. Remember we started with packaging design, then the packaging development, because when you send the design to the people that will eventually do the printing, You send the packaging design to them. They will use it to develop the stencil. They use it to develop the cylinder. They use it to develop whatever it is they need that will be used in printing, doing the final printing of this product. So packaging, then pricing. At this point, you are negotiating pricing of the drum, pricing of the drum or cylinder, pricing based on the quantity. You need to realize the fact that in printing, volume thrive. In printing, volume thrive. What do I mean? The volume you are printing likely determine what eventually the price will be. So the more you print, the lower the corresponding unit price. The more you print, the lower the unit price at the end of the day. The more you print, the lower the unit price at the end of the day. The more you print, the lower the unit price at the end of the day. Packaging prototype. Now, after pricing and payment is made, they are supposed to do a prototype for you. The prototype is just for you to have a feel of how the final product will look like. A feel of how the product will look like. The fact that many don't ask for this is not a good practice, because they are trying to cut costs, because they are going to pay a lot also for them to give you that prototype, because they won't print it the way they would normally print the massive printing. They will print it using a DI machine. At the end of the day, it's more expensive if they are going to send some to you. So I'm extremely concerned about the cost, which is prohibitive, but I still feel it should be done. It should be done. It should be done. When the product is produced, it will eventually be sent to you, and this becomes your pre-shipment. For you to do your pre-shipment inspection. It's like you want to print 20,000, they are printing just 100 for you. For you to be able to do your pre-shipment inspection. For you to be able to do your pre-shipment inspection. And this is very crucial and very important, because at the end of the day, you're able to know if the quality of what they are going to send to you is going to be great, it's going to be good, or not. Pre-shipment inspection helps to make necessary correction, necessary modification, and necessary issues that need to be done or amended. This is important because it helps you to be able to, at the end of the day, have a good output or a good product. Because what's the use of spending a lot of money to print and not getting value at the end of the day? What's the use of spending a lot of money to print and not getting value at the end of the day? That's the lesson of pre-shipment inspection. Then the packaging production. The packaging production. You know, they've done the prototype of about 100 for you. Now they are doing the packaging production itself. And what this does for you basically is printing of the total amount you really inquire or ask for in the first place. And afterward, shipment is done. In the packaging design, graphic is done. Color are selected. Size in terms of height and shape also are determined. Packaging development. Graphics is submitted usually in JPEG. Correction is made. Cylinder is developed. Packaging price. Packaging price determined by the base of the cylinder if it's a stand-up pouch. It's also determined by the number of color in the graphics and also by the price. The number rather of item input. So let's go over that again. The design, the pricing is based on the size of the pouch and the base. The color combination, number of color in the graphics. And the number of items produced. Packaging prototype. Having paid for cylinder, sample are produced and sent to you for vetting. Then under package production, pouch size, quality of material, quality of printing, lettering size, and any missing information. So what are we saying here? Basically saying that at the point of packaging, inspection, you are checking the pouch size. Is it the right size you gave them? The quantity you can take, is it the right quantity you want? Quality of printing, is it sharp or dull? The quality of material being used, is it good enough? The quality of material being used, is it good enough? The lettering size, is it legible? Then any missing information. Package production. Typically people ask for about 15, 20, 30,000 pieces. Upfront payment about 60 to 80% is expected. Balance is paid after good is complete and your agent is there to pick it up. Because sometimes some of these things are produced not in Lagos but outside of his country. The cylinder typically, for those doing it outside Nigeria, in China in particular, the cylinder typically is about $110 to $120 per cylinder. Number of cylinder needed depends on the number of colors. Printing of number of cylinder is determined by the number of colors. Printing usually is $0.09 per unit. Economy of scale comes into play. The higher the unit, the lower the corresponding price. Shipment in cargo or shipment by sea. You can ship in cargo, that's through the air, or ship by sea. Shipment in cargo is about 4.5 to 5 kg, $5 per kg, and clearing local is about 400 to 500 per kg. Shipment in groupage is about $110 to $115 per cubic meter. When they finish packaging and put it in the carton, and the carton, everything together in a cube shape, they measure the length, breadth, and height. And that's what's used for calculation for C. That's 110 per cubic meter, and group H is, the group A clearing is about 35 to 40,000 naira. These are local prices in Nigeria. Local prices in Nigeria. Now, if you are shipping through the air, the total cost from the stage 1 to stage 2 till you finish will take you about 7 weeks. If you are going through the sea, it will take you about 12 to 13 weeks. 12 to 13 weeks. You can then choose and decide which of the options you are looking at, depending on how long you can afford. Depending on how long you can afford. If you can have a very long period, that's fine. If you can, what I recommend is that if you are doing 20,000, let them send 5,000 through the air, so you can start using it, and then the remaining 50,000 can come by sea, just for you to be able to manage the cost and still enjoy the benefit of what you have paid for in the first place. I'll be rounding off now, and we'll continue in the evening. I've not been able to do the evening for a while now because of other engagement, but I'll try to see if I can be able to do it today. I'll continue in the evening when we talk about, still talking about packaging, but we're looking at packaging now from another perspective. Thank you very much for listening again this morning. My name is Dela Imba. This is Import Export Platform, Facebook Live from 3D Best Trade Academy. Remember, we also have a YouTube channel. Visit our YouTube channel, 3D Best Trade Academy, to be able to subscribe to some of this video and watch the previous video of this program. Thank you very much for listening, and have a good day at work. Bye for now.